I'm for euthanasia because I feel like everyone should have the right to die if they choose so, and if you're terminally ill, I feel like you should have the chance to do exactly what you want.
Death is an inevitable part of life. Despite having the right to a quality life, we do not have the right to a quality, dignified death.
Euthanasia is a sensible and sensitive method to help those who are suffering end their suffering.
Euthanasia, touchy subject, but I'm gonna say I'm for it. You know, someone's on their bed and they're just not having it anymore, and they want it, then give the person what they want. It's up to them, it's not up to us, but we're gonna do it with their lives. So if they're ready to say goodnight, I think I'm ready to say goodnight too.
Although no law in Canada prohibits a person of ending their own life, some sufferers resort to degrading methods of ending their suffering.
The only way those 8 million people can end their suffering quicker is if they refuse treatment and allow their bodies to shut down in the most painful way you can imagine.
Saying no to euthanasia is ultimately saying no to those who want their pain to end. And what gives you the right to say no?
If somebody is gravely ill, that old age, like cancer, you know, suffering in the hospitals, let them be allowed to sign something, somebody, a professional, to end their life. Yeah. Rather than that person lying there in the hospital, medication not working, chemotherapy, all of that. Keep suffering, you know? Yeah.
What was said in the Bible over 2,000 years ago should not determine the way I die.
And 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 the way I die.
It's time we say yes to a peaceful way to die.
We put our pets to sleep not because they're animals, but because we care for them.
Not killing is not caring, not the other way around.
Give a democratic society the option to a peaceful way out.
Despite religious values, the government made it legal to perform an abortion. The act of literally eliminating an unborn infant.
If we said yes to this, why say no to eliminate the pain from someone who has a conscience and desire to do so?
Okay, so I am for euthanasia because I feel like everyone has the right to their own body. If you want to terminate, if you are you're like very ill and whatnot, you should have the right to terminate your life because in the end, it's how you feel. If you know if that's what you want, I think that they should really support them.
Thousands of years ago, it was common practice for a doctor to poison very ill patients, seeing as no cures were available. Today still, cures for several illnesses remain unavailable.
The main motive for people who are against euthanasia is religious reasoning. As it says in the Bible, destroy not yourself, surely God is ever merciful to you.
The government sentences people to die every day through capital punishment, yet doesn't allow free, terminally ill people the right to end their own lives.
3,500 Canadians take their lives every year, which is well below the number of deaths with those of cancer. A percentage of those suicides reflects terminally ill sufferers.
Some critically ill people have traveled to other countries where euthanasia is legal. To take advantage of this right that should be granted to everyone here in Canada.
I'm for it because it allows people who want to, allows them to actually die peacefully rather than suffering for a long time. And I think that they should pass the law because these people keep suffering and they think their time is now, and if they don't do it now, then they will suffer.